Hey guys, what is up? Thank you for coming back to my channel for another video, guys. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Darlene and I'm really glad to have you guys here. So guys, for today's video, I have a requested one for you guys. This is actually requested by my friend here on YouTube. Her name is Katie Owens. I have mentioned her channel before, so if you have not checked her out, please go check her out. This case is actually about one of Megan's cousin's friends, and this is about Megan Lancaster. And guys, this case absolutely infuriates me. The lack of media attention, the lack of coverage that this case has is just so mind-boggling. The corruption of this case is just absolutely insane, and I'm going to get into all of that right now, so hold tight, you guys. So this case is about Megan Lancaster. She was a 25-year-old woman from Portsmouth, Ohio. She went missing back on April 3rd of 2013. Megan's family and parents thought that it was extremely unusual for Megan not to check in. Eventually went to Megan's apartment where they did not find her vehicle, and it was later on discovered that her car was found abandoned at a Rally's, and I believe a Rally's is kind of like a Whataburger or like an In-N-Out, like a burger joint, something like that. The car was found there 2 days after she was declared missing. Her wallet was found in the passenger side seat of the car, but that was all the traces of Megan that was found in the vehicle. Some employees had said that around 10 p.m. the day Megan went missing, there was a white Chevy, and that it did pull into the parking lot near Megan's vehicle. Megan did get into this vehicle with the unidentified subject around 10 p.m., so we don't know if it was a male or a female or who exactly this vehicle belonged to. Employees also said that a few days later they did see the same vehicle kind of like stalking and lurking around in the area. There was another sighting of Megan later on that evening at 1 a.m. in the morning, and it was of Megan, and she was seen at a gas station in Wheelersburg, and she did seem to be in distress. Megan also has a son, now be 11 years old. He is now living with relatives, and Megan's family also said that Megan did have a heavy drug use, and she was also involved in prostitution. Katie did tell me that Portsmouth, Ohio is known heavily for their drug use, and I know pretty much all of Ohio, or primarily Ohio, has very high drug use, prostitution. That's really all I have on the case, the timeline of when she went missing. I will get into more details of her and her case into the theories, so don't worry, more is coming. Now, I do also want to mention, if you guys have cable or the channel on your TV called Spike, there is an 8-part documentary called Gone, the Missing Woman of Ohio. I highly suggest you guys to watch that documentary. I unfortunately don't have that channel, so I wasn't able to watch like all of the series. However, YouTube does have it online so that you can actually buy the episode or the season, or Amazon. I have Amazon, like I have a Fire Stick, so I was able to watch it on my TV, and I actually bought the episode for like $1.99, so I was only able to watch Megan's episode. But you guys, it was a really well directed documentary. Just the one episode that I saw, the corruptness and just the law enforcement and the people involved in this documentary, just the people in this town is crazy, you guys. Please watch it because you will understand more of what I'm talking about. So the first theory is that Megan was abducted. So as I said earlier, Megan's vehicle was found abandoned at a Rally's. In this TV show, Megan's sister-in-law said that the seat was found pulled all the way back as if a man was driving it. I read an article that the door was found wide open, but I don't know if that's the case because there was nothing on the documentary said about that. So I don't know if the door was open or not. It did seem like there was a man driving it because of how far back the seat was pushed. So either someone could have been driving Megan's car, maybe she abducted from her vehicle, maybe she was in the vehicle when somebody else was driving the car and they just left it out of Rally's just to abandon it. I don't really know, but the crazy thing is, you guys, Megan's family was told to get the car towed from Rally's to wherever. They ended up towing it to Megan's parents' house, I believe. It sat there for 6 months. 6 months before the police came and took it into evidence. So any sort of DNA or any evidence that was found in this vehicle was obviously already not able to, it was probably already ruled out because it was sitting for so long. Evidence could have been tampered with. It's insane to me. If people had last seen Megan in her vehicle, why would you not take it into evidence? That just screams red flag. So the next theory I have is that law enforcement was involved. And if I wouldn't have cited any of these, I strongly believe that all of these theories are as a whole combined. But the primary source of this is that law enforcement was heavily involved in this case. In this documentary, a lot of the women had suggested and said that law enforcement is corrupt in this town. And just by watching this video, guys, the police chief, the district attorney, I just get like creepy vibes from them. They just seem crooked. I don't know. If you guys watch that show, because you will know what I'm talking about. So I strongly believe that law enforcement was involved because, one, they never took her vehicle into evidence, and two, they seem to have been hiding something. So there's this article, I will link it down below. It was written by Nikki Blankenship, I believe that's how you say her name. Sorry if I completely butchered that, I apologize. So she actually found a sealed affidavit from former, I believe, prostitutes, and this is like a 16-page document that is, I will link it down below. It's literally there. She pretty much summarized it and said that pretty much the district, I believe it was district attorney, I will link it here if I'm wrong, Michael Moran and two other local, I believe, a businessman and a correctional officer, they were all involved in this like scheme of like human trafficking or prostitution. Pretty much Michael Moran would defend these people, criminals, prostitutes, drug users, drug dealers, help them out, but use it to their advantage, and he would offer their legal services, offer them housing, shelter, food, clothing, a job, but in return use them to his advantage as prostitutes. Apparently he had several prostitutes that he would like just pimp out to his clients, and he also purchased drugs for his prostitutes and for his clients. And this is like all here on this document, you guys. Go read it for yourselves. It is just insane, and if several women are coming forward about this has to be true. And Michael Moran in this show, they had a clip with him at his office, and his office was flooded with people, women. I don't know, you guys, it's just sickening to me. The next theory is that she was an informant, and an informant is pretty much somebody who snitches or tells on someone else to kind of get like a free get out of jail card or just like money or something. So Megan also had this little black book that was found in her apartment. Another thing I want to add is that when police went to search and investigate Megan's apartment, Megan's sister-in-law had said that they took literally nothing into evidence. They didn't take any of her clothing. They didn't take anything that was found. There was this black book of pages on the couch that were just laying there that they collected no evidence. So Katie has this list, like it's like a book of all of her clients, of Megan's clients, all of the people that gave her money, just different things and different information. It's all written in like code. But the people doing this documentary did a lot of research, were able to like crack this and get a little bit of more answers. And Michael Moran's name was also found in this book. So was the chief police. When they went and asked the chief police if Megan would be involved as an informant, he immediately denied it. He immediately, like in the interview, he even chuckled a little bit and pretty much denied it and said that Megan's lifestyle caught up with her and that's why she is missing her. So my take on all of this, my theory is that law enforcement was definitely involved. I believe they had something to do with her disappearance. I also believe that Megan could have been an informant, or she either just documented her stuff and her lifestyle really, really well because she knew something was going to happen, or maybe she was being threatened by drug dealers, maybe she owed money or something. I don't know exactly what the case is, but this black book of hers was there for some sort of reason. I really believe that Megan was working as an informant because there was also this one case of Angie Compton where Megan had purchased drugs from Angie. A few minutes later, Angie was arrested for selling drugs. Megan did not get arrested. She got no jail time, and Angie ended up serving jail time. I just think that maybe something happened where something turned sour and where they had to get rid of Megan, or the law just did something to cover their own butts. I don't know. It just seems like just so much, but I definitely think that that the law enforcement in this community is so corrupted, and it's just so easy for them to get rid of somebody due to majority of these people's lifestyles that it's just easily written off as, oh, they overdosed, oh, they're in prostitution. It's just so easy to get rid of people in this lifestyle, in this state. And I don't know, you guys, it is extremely sad. I don't condone this lifestyle by any means, but Megan's family deserves justice, and I think that part of the reason why this has no media coverage at all is because of the lifestyle that a lot of these women led and that Megan lived. And it's just so sad. Once somebody hears the drugs and prostitution, they're automatically not giving any fair game or not giving any media attention, and it's just so sad because these people and these families deserve answers too. I don't know exactly what happened to Megan. I think the law had something to do with it. I think they are corrupt people and something needs to be changed. Something needs to happen. That's pretty much all I have. I'm already really heated and I feel like I'm rambling and talking in circles a lot. I feel like I missed a lot of information, so I apologize, but this case really gets me, and it just gets me to the point where it just kind of clouds my mind because I just don't understand why Megan and these other women in this town are missing and no one is doing anything about it. That's going to be it for this video, you guys. Please leave me any suggestions down below. If I missed anything, please add it down below. I will leave links to everything down below if you want to read the post from Nikki, if you want to watch the Spike TV show. Please check it out. Spread your awareness. Share, share, share. Do your own video. There's literally no one has done any videos on Megan or these women, you guys. It is just so crazy to me. That's gonna be it for this video, you guys. Once again, thank you for watching and for sticking around. Have a good night. Stay safe and be blessed wherever you are, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.